Oh, and the audio's playing by itself. It's okay. Yo, what's good, everybody? Yo! Ho, ho, ho. Sorry if I'm getting too excited. But what's good, everybody? Yo, yo, yo.
All right. Yo, what's good, everyone? Right here is Zed, or Everlasting Zed, known in the community. Well, not very known, but
I didn't say my intro. I didn't even say my intro. Okay.
Go on.
All right. What is up, everybody, and welcome to the new episode of the SVR Podcast. Yeah. How you guys
We are
doing?
very excited.
We're so back. Well, technically, we've been back. But how you guys doing? Hope you guys stay safe, stay healthy, and be sure to be okay with yourselves within the mental health standpoint. Second of all, if you guys haven't been already, which I bet you guys did, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and turn the notification bell on for some more new content upon the channel. Yeah! So, welcome everybody to a new episode of the SVR Podcast. I'm your host of the organization responsible for the SVR Podcast, the SVR. And today we have someone who I've been only known for like, what, 4 or 5 years? Right?
Okay. Yeah. Hello, everybody. My name is Zed.
Hey. I didn't even say your name yet. That's why I want to give a brief and a little bit of understanding for the context.
All right.
So,
you can go ahead.
So for those who are wondering, I have known for to do for like what, since 2020, like early 2021, when I discovered that he was like playing some anime games, and then he was like moving into One Federation for a bit, and he had his like long departure for only like what, two years, 3 actually, because he came back 2024 last year, and so much so, I mean, it's not prominently, you guys are known him for a lot of gimmicks, really, which we'll be getting to it essentially within the questions. And yeah, I mean, there's not much details I can give here, but we'll give it for a better contest, for better preservation on the today's guest. It's not other than Everlasting Zed. Welcome into the podcast. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing great. The SVR, one of the nicest people I know in this community. And yeah, I was known as Everlasting Zed, and I still am. And I also was known as Zedge at one point. Some people might know me as Zedge. And I also have been Roblox wrestling for this is my fifth year of doing this. And I discovered this community like a long time ago. Like
Yeah, so, alright, Zed, you know what we are doing, right? Typical SVR podcast, like the usual. What I'm going to be doing with you today is ask you 10 questions about your background, in order for people to get to know you more personally, and more so that it's like the best way you can to give it like a whole story of your experience of pro wrestling, your character arc, the lore of your gimmicks, and such and such and such and such. So, without further ado, are you ready?
I am really ready.
Okie dokie. Boonji Jonji. So, first question, right? That comes into mind is about your introduction to the sport genre of Roblox wrestling. Can you like specifically tell me, how did you like first get introduced to Roblox wrestling, and what really made you drew to it?
Okay, this is a long story. So
Go ahead.
back in 2019, right? Like I started getting back into like wrestling and looking at more WWE shows like I used to when I was a kid. Well, of course, like my favorite wrestler, as you all can tell, is Edge. So in early 2020, in the Royal Rumble match, when Edge returned, I had I had like this passion for wrestling like back in me. I've like seen like this community around me, and I'm like, okay. So I go into Roblox, which is one of the games I usually played back as a kid, and I enter the 2K games and also the AEW games, where I actually like get introduced to special people, and I started like my whole building like my building things with them. Like one of like the like more important people for me to actually get to know this community, which you SVR know, Pakura.
Oh yeah. Yep. Bakura.
Yeah, I was first noticed by that guy. Pakura seen me, and I'm not sure if it was a WWE game or a AEW game, but he learned me how to build my own arena, and he also learned me like how to Roblox wrestle, where I actually like got into like federations like YWA and also WWEU, which was my first federation in like my whole entire career. When I had to participate in a few matches, and it didn't work out well at first, but time paid off. Where like all this stuff like led me into like this federation called MAW, where I would start my official career back in late 2020. So back then I had this passion for wrestling, and I used to attend all MAW shows. Like I wouldn't even miss one show. And I had like a special bond with the owner. He would like actually like acknowledge like the potential I was, which I didn't have much potential back then, but it was 2020, so like yeah, people changed now. But like yeah, back then I had potential.
Uh, and like, what was say how did it go when you like came to YWA first? Do you feel like it was like some kind of like a pleasure success in you, or was it like just something that you use it when you debuted you use it as a coping mechanism?
Well, the first appearance for me at YWA was at a Rumble match where I
Hmm.
had to show up where Kami was in the ring. I remember, and I got eliminated. But like the thing is that like when I entered that rumble, I felt like this community is actually like made for me. Like I would join the community later and start making friends and connections and going to more federations.
Was it going well for you? Like,
Well, not everywhere. Like there is some federations where I either like ended badly or just like lost a lot of matches. But in some federations, I had a good beginning, and I could say YWA is one of those good beginnings.
so your first gimmick was like an edge gimmick, and the vision of it you wanted to, I guess you could say, did you have done a lot of research when you first utilized this gimmick, or did you you just use it and then boom, right away?
No, I was just like I had this obsession with Edge. Like I didn't even research the gimmick. I just used it.
And you use it in a way that you pay homage, respects to the superstar.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Well, that's good. I mean, it's good that you, because not a lot of people in pro wrestling are doing that. They just use it because they do it for the sake of it.
Hmm.
So I mean, it's good that you at least you like, even though you use it, you don't use it in a way that you like don't know what you're doing.
Exactly.
So I give you a props on that. Like indeed. To, how you ported to from Zedge to where you are now.
Yep.
Second question. So it still talks about like the the beginnings, like stuff like that. But what have you like learned about yourself through participating in Roblox wrestling, creatively, socially, or particularly competitively?
Okay, so creatively, well, my tactics are like kind of like something you don't see everywhere, but like they don't always work out. So like I'd say like creatively, you would say that I am like a tactic person mostly, but at the same time, sometimes I just don't like manage to do like a great job. And socially, I learned about myself that I'm a silent competitor, right? Like I don't like bark at people. I don't just like go around and talk shit. Mostly I'm like the kind of person that I am like, I'm the kind of person to just like walk up to somebody and tell them something to their face and not hide them. And competitively, I think I am like one of like the like least people that care about competition. I just want to have fun, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, because not gonna lie to you, there's some people who only care about competition, not about creativity anymore. Uh, and it's kind of the truth, really. Nowadays, you don't care about fun; you only care about being better than anybody else.
Hmm.
So fair. That's fair. Third question. What's the because if we talk about like from experience, what was like the biggest challenge you have faced in Roblox wrestling, and how yourself, right? How did you like overcome it?
Oh shit. Yeah, that's a pretty good question. All right, so back when I used to compete in EXT, which was like the top I guess like star gathering thing where like you had to like find talents, and it is owned by EWE and Ked. Shout out to Ked. Um so like in EXT was in like this world championship tournament, and I had to face Alex Swan, and I wasn't the best. Like honestly, I was like on the edge of like retirement. It was back in 2023. I was like foot out from Roblox wrestling at that time, but I still had to train for like at least a day. And I trained that day, and I actually managed to give Alex Swan a good 3-2. It was a very fierce challenge. I had overcome that problem by actually enhancing my techniques and skills, which I wasn't sure of myself, but I eventually like saw that yeah, I could do it, and I did it.
I could tell it was a lot of pressure upon on your part at least. I don't know about
Hmm.
anybody else in that situation. Like, yeah, yeah, like I feel you on that. Like, there was all times um like myself included, right? Taking as an example, set an example. Like, I was like, at one point, this was like during the tough times. I was like not feeling myself, and I was like openly be like, I because I lost my European title back in 2021. This was during back when YWA was a thing, obviously. Um, and 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 it was in Agata Mania, and I lost. And I decided, you know what, I had to retire. What was the biggest challenge for me is how long it took me to give it a realization and sit back, and I want to like, there's a perfect way I can return, whether it could be on a bad note or a good note. And it wasn't something like that would have been fully guaranteed. I didn't really feel proud that the results of my gimmick being changed into something venomous, something very, I guess you could say, unpredictable. Uh, but overall, at least I got back of having fun again because I miss having fun in Roblox wrestling.
Yeah, the most important thing about this is you having fun.
I just miss having fun, man. That spark of having fun just feels so much connected to me. Like
Yep.
I feel like this hobby, like this kind of a sportsmanship of a hobby, like Roblox wrestling, is something that I've really been like missing to have fun. It's something that I don't supposed to care about anything, but just have fun. Simply have fun. If the things
Yep.
doesn't go well, hey, it happens.
Yeah, it happens. It does.
A chocolate, I compare this like a chocolate bar. You get your chocolate bar stolen, you will get it back eventually if you know where you find it, of course.
Yep.
So to,
Yeah.
to me it's like I feel like having fun is the main important thing to having Roblox wrestling. Never get too cheeky in situations.
Yeah. It's not anger, man. It's having fun.
Yeah. Don't treat it like this is real life wrestling, guys.
Yep.
All right. Moving forward to the fourth question. All right, so since we have talked about like your humble beginnings and what had you sparked in the first experience, there's been a lot of matches that you had over the past few years where it's like, ah, so cinematic because many things possible, right? Uh, whether it's the like, I don't know, storytelling wise, but freaking what is it? Matches itself that was so good that it didn't really slip on, or just in general like uh entertainment. It was entertaining. One.
Yep.
So can you like tell me like Zed, what's the most memorable match or particularly rivalry you have ever had in Roblox wrestling?
Oh God. Yeah, there's this one rivalry I really like. I really liked. Um, so um, back in MAW, they opened up a brand called FCW inside MAW. It's like the FCW of the WWE, but it's inside MAW. It's basically like, NXT, but it's
Mm-hmm.
like just like talent. So back then, I guess I was like the face of FCW. So at that time, before I won that title, before I won like the FCW World title, I had a rivalry with Peter Hart. That guy was
Mm-hmm.
that guy was insane when it comes to storytelling. And we had like speech-free mics because they weren't tagged and
Oh,
team got like
so
taken down because of it.
oh,
But yeah,
oh,
we could cuss at each other. That's how much storytelling we had.
oh, so it was unfiltered. So like there was like a mic tool that really had the it didn't like made you bend right.
Yes, it was really fun. It was really fun. Like we had like this rivalry where we had to talk to each other with no filter and actually like cuss at each other, and it was a lot of storytelling before Mania. And I had my moment at Mania, and I actually won the title back in 2022. Um, it was a FCW World title, and we ended the rivalry the good way.
Uh, uh, were you like you guys had like a back and forth promo, or was it like very short, like just based on how you
No, it
like?
wasn't short. It really wasn't short. We cussed at each other, we roasted each other, but I don't like precisely remember like the subjects, but I do remember that we did kind of like do good storytelling. We talked about like our pasts in that federation. We talk about how I overcome something and he overcome something, and then we start cussing at each other. It was a lot of storytelling.
And it managed well to the way how it got executed and how it built it up from there to the actual pay-per-view.
And then we got to Mania and we solved it all.
How many people were there?
A lot, a lot, a lot. I really don't have like an image on in my mind of how many people were there, but there was a lot of people. That's all you need to know.
There were like a 40, 50. I guess that's my prediction. Like how, correct me if I'm wrong, people who were in that fit in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Just so there's no confusion going forward. Okay, now this question here, Zed. Okay.
Oh God.
This is like one of those questions where it's like, it needs to have a reason. It needs to have a reason. You can just like, put it out there, be like, oh, he's just good. They're just good. Like, put it in the pinpoint short terms. This is more about like based on like the people in the community who have like a good skill, whether it's like the way how they are stylized with with their character arcs, lores, stuff like that, storytelling, their presence, as in their confidence, their appearances, their consistency, I guess you can say, and as far as like the impact, like the longevity and how I'll hit the mark in the Roblox wrestling experience. So, Zed,
Yeah.
who are the top 5 Roblox wrestlers of all time based on skill, presence, and impact on the community?
Oh God, that's a pretty good question. Okay. So first of all, top 5, right? Like the 5th person. I'd
Yeah,
say Klucha, right? Even though he's a pedophile, he actually was good, like mad good. Like actually like Klucha like won like every match he used to have, he won. This guy was insanely good when it comes to skill, and this guy was also like pretty like peak when it comes to his entrances, his presence. He had aura. And 4th, I'd say holy shit. Wait, give me a sec.
take your
All
time.
right. Um I'd say Apollo Rampage
Why is that?
because Apollo Rampage has come in an era where GMT was like dead, right? Me and him like came through like the same struggle where we had no GMT feds to attend. We barely had any like attendance in GMT. And also like he comes from the same zone I come from, and he made it. He made it far. He's right now RWAC #1 contender, which means like he's come far, far, far. He's gonna be the first GMT champion in years.
It's
And
yeah. Go ahead. Continue.
yeah, and yeah, he's like he has like a good like effect when it comes to his presence. Everybody respects him, and he also respects everybody. I knew Apollo for a while, and he's one of my best friends. Shout out to you, Apollo. All right. So my top 3. That's here like it's peak, right? That's like the peak of like my expectations here.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, the 3rd, I'd say Saiyan Logic.
Fair.
Saiyan Logic was like the best like GMT person of all time. I don't think there was ever somebody that peaked him, and I don't think there will be. He's like a GMT goat, and yeah, he won a lot of titles. He defended a lot. There's a lot of like YouTube videos and how he played, his presence, everything like gives you like the vibe. Oh yeah, that person.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, and the top 2, I'd say Isaac Mercury is in the top 2, but there is also like a person that we forget a lot, and it is Eddie Slayer.
Ew.
I mean, yeah, he's a pedophile as well, but he had skill. Like we're talking peak skill here.
We talk about like the back then, because like back then before they got in trouble. We talk about like the longevity and shit like that.
Yeah, so AD Slayer is basically like one of like the best competitors I've seen in ring and outside of ring promos, whatever. Yeah, he's peak competitor. And then we go to the number one. Okay, so I didn't include Isaac in this list because he just genuinely like doesn't fit for me. But in top one,
Mm-hmm.
okay, my top one. Okay, you know who I'm gonna say?
Oh god. Oh
All right,
god.
take a guess. Take a guess.
If it is Invictus Diddy, I'm good.
Yep, there it is.
Ah,
Invictus Diddy is the top competitor worldwide. There is
oh,
nobody, there is nobody that has topped Invictus Diddy in the whole entirety of the community. No glaze while saying that he was a top competitor. There was nobody in like the whole entire community that has topped him.
especially like he was adapting like and you know, and even like people were inspired by Invictus Diddy, like myself included, because you know when I started back in 2017, what do you think I have the gloves? Pay homage. Why do you think? Why do you think I have like the stuff that he has? Pay homage. Is I'm a little bit of like having inspiration towards Invictus Diddy, but still is my original gimmick. I am on me, like myself. Like there's no like identical being like rip off of someone.
I genuinely like despise how people use rap songs in like Roblox wrestling community, but his just like gives me like the presence,
Oh yeah, is it the one that
that-
was by Deuce or something? Because I feel like that theme song is like I think that is what it's called.
yeah. Okay, so basically I didn't like there's like some people I'd like give a honorable mention. One of them is Isaac Mercury, the second is probably Brutal Damon, and third is I'd say Undead Brock. He's done a lot. He's really done a lot.
Hmm.
And yeah, the fourth and last one I'd give my props to D Pain. He was a
Shout
he
out to
was
the
a really
pain.
good Roblox wrestling. He actually like did this for 13 years. He knows like he watched the community grow. He watched the community in its ups and downs, and he's probably like one of the most historical people you could ever like speak about here.
Shout out to D Pain, by the way. I was about to get him on the podcast, but he declined because there was too many podcasts. Like he has done enough being interviewed in so many podcasts, so it's fair for him to say that, you know. But hey, who knows? He might change his mind. So D Pain, if you're watching this, if you want to be a part of the podcast, let me know. Hit me up on, on Discord by any means.
Hmm.
So yeah, yeah. Fair like ranking. Uh, I didn't expect Invictus Diddy to be number one. Normally, people would say because personal preferences, they say we put it 3, 2, like close to the edge type shit. But it's so surprising to see like Invictus Diddy gets more like talked about, like type of like a lot of praises really, because yeah, Invictus Diddy is one of those people that you get inspired by their longevity, how far they have come to pro wrestling and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So shout out to Invictus Diddy.
Shout out.
Okay, dokie. So sixth question. All right. So this is more about like generally the federations that you generally like based on how they like they eject with the community with the eject with the community based on how they like communicate with the roster, based on the creative team, the programming, the consistency and stuff like that. In particular, there's so many that you can put it on bunch of the list that is like you can think of when it comes to creating a corporation, Roblox Wrestling Federation itself. So Zed, What are your favorite federations or promotions in the Roblox wrestling community?
Okay. All right. So this one I'm gonna say personally. So basically, I'm not gonna mention any RWA feds here because I don't like usually attend those. But when it comes to like my personal favorite, I'd say GAW owned by Pactionally. Pactionally is a really like good guy and he always has plans for whoever for whoever is like, he sees falling, he just picks him up again. Pac, if you're seeing this, shout out to you, shout out to GAW, shout out to Ali, and yeah, shout out to the rest of the staff team. And yeah, I genuinely like GAW and I'm probably gonna continue it as soon as I return in June. And
Hmm.
okay, so my second place, no, not my second place. It's actually like GAW comes in third, but then MAW comes in second, where like I actually like loved how MAW treated me. Well, I had like a special bond with Paul Flair, the owner of that thing, and he always like had plans for me as well. Whenever he sees me, he always like has like a plan for me. It's either I stream the show or it's either he books me. Like he never let me down. Like as a person, I'd like to thank him.
Hmm.
Okay, and my first place, like out of everything, I'd say WWEU. Even though like me and the owner ended on bad terms, it's like my longest reign in Roblox wrestling I had in WWEU. I also had special bonds with the staff teams, and I was the staff myself, and at one point co-owner. Also, entrance practice was had like some turns for me in it. And at the same time, me and the roster get along pretty well, and we have like a whole group chat based off of like the people I met at WWEU. I even have some of their numbers. They are real people. They're my friends.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's basically my list.
Um, who was like owned by WWE again?
Okay, so I'd like to honorable mention everyone. Okay, we got QM, we got Apollo, we got CAC, we got Ryan. At some point, also we got Kenny, we got Ali, we got Axel. Yeah, a lot of people that I know nowadays are like WWEU made.
Damn. Okay.
Hmm.
I'm surprised. Is it really that underrated that nobody talks about?
It's not underrated. It was actually quite decent at one point. I once signed like around 8 Rising Stars in one night back in 2023 because I was actually a part of the production team there. We had Jex Ashford, we had some of the unstables in there. We had a quite solid roster, and actually nobody talks about it now because it's not known as a Fed. It owns as like it's like known as like this group who hosts entrance practice now.
Oh yeah, like the one where you basically like you're uh I guess you could say like doing role plays like WWE based stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We like when we first made it, we didn't think it'd be a lot of success, and like the whole point of it was like us like the WWE roster like having like entrance practices where we actually could practice our entrance to look cooler. But then all of a sudden we'd see like activity, like around 30 people were joining daily. We'd see it growing up to like 50, 100, 200. It was actually quite good. We had something going.
Yeah. I feel you. It's crazy that like it came to the point where it's like, oh, okay, we make something small into something big
Hmm.
for such base like WWU introspectors. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of like the time when WWE 2K17 became a small thing and then it became big for everybody
Yeah.
that enjoyed the game
Hmm.
itself. Like the owner is only act. But I don't think the owner of the game that he created is active anymore. due to a lot of stuff that he has going on with real life and stuff like that. But
Yep.
there's someone new who is responsible for the R2 Interactive. And actually, like, had like the vision of like seeing that, oh, we like the idea of you wanting WWE 2K17 back, but we don't want it to a point where we want to name it WWE anymore because copyright infringement reasons.
Yeah.
I thought I would just wanted to have some inclusion on the here, because for some people who don't know, 2K17 might be back soon.
Yeah, I really hope it comes back. It was a fun game.
Definitely was a fun game, for sure, and it will be. It will be. Seventh question. All right, so this one is more talking about you being in one of like those like groups that you were involved in multiple occasions, really. So Zed, have you like ever been part of a wrestling team or group? If so, what was that particular experience like?
Oh yeah. There's a lot of them. Okay, so like the first group I've been a part of that I remember is the Core and MAW. And back in 2021, it was my first group. It was like my first time like having connections and fighting alongside like people I know. Thing is that like, you know, it didn't go for long, but it was fun while it lasted. We had a Tron, we had like, you know, people actually cheering us because the Nexus were annoying back in MAW. So like people were like looking at us like, oh yeah. And yeah, it was actually a fun experience, but then it crumbled after a while because it didn't last. And you know, like the lead member turned out to be racist, and there's a lot of things that happened back then.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was deep shit. And then like the second group I've been a part of, I'd say I'd say like we had like this like group in WWEU where we were called Retribution. It's like the Retribution of like WWE, but it was in Roblox. So like yeah, I still have the render from back then, and it was actually like a fun experience where we laughed. You know, we had like a lot of shit going on, and yeah, it was a fun group while it lasted. And then like I'm pretty sure like at one point in 2023 I got introduced to like a couple of people where we were supposed to form a group and we had the theme song and everything, but it didn't happen because basically like also some deep shit happened. A lot of like background stuff happened on Discord and it just did not allow us to actually start that group. You know, I would mention some of the people that were there, but you know, I'm not sure if they still appreciate me up to this day. So yeah, I don't think I should be talking about that. All right, so like the last two groups. Okay, so like Everlasting, which started back in early 2023, me and my best friend Kak, and up to this day it still exists, but with people. Well, the only two members were me and Kak. We did a tag team in NMW, and we actually had like a very good tag team championship win against V and Fusion, and we had a good run. And at the same time, it was a fun experience, and it still is. Like you know, I get to fight along like people that I recruited, and not some people that recruited me.
Right
And speaking
away.
of people who recruited me, Silveria, the last group that I've been in, it's you know, it was owned by Andrew Silveria and also like founded by Jan Silveria, and yeah, I've had some fun experiences with them. They're good friends. I still talk to them to this day, but I'm not in Silveria anymore. I'm just an Everlasting now, as you can all see, and I've recruited some people like Mizzy and Maddie and
Mm.
Obi. That's like the three people that are in Everlasting right now.
So I'm guessing like with Everlasting, you're going on the right path.
Oh yeah. It is going smooth. It is going smooth. I'm telling you, we have a lot of potential.
Would it be and could it be better than the last 4 factions you've been a part of, just being long,
for sure,
just accept it to be not like shortcomings and shit like that.
Yeah, for sure. That's one thing I'm willing to do. I'm willing to actually improve this group into like its peak. Abby, like my friend on good days, he's actually better than me sometimes. And yeah, we just like trade levels, I guess. Like one day he's better than me, the other I'm better than him. We just go in circles. We're equal basically. So he defeats someone, I defeat someone. He gets defeated, I get defeated. Like it's basically like us going in circles, but yeah, I hope we improve enough to actually like be a big part of like the whole community, which I'm aiming to do once I get back in the summer, because like I have like a very important exam period and I have to stay on hiatus up until June.
I wish you good luck, and
Thank you.
just hope you can succeed in real life.
Thanks.
You're welcome. All right, so now we get to the point where you're gonna be genuine, like you actually are, be more open and more talking about like in your perception, your own perspective, and how you see it, if it's a good thing or a bad thing in particular. So there's been times where I'll give you like a brief context. There's been brief times where people are doing it for it to be known. Some people not doing it to the point where they don't want to use it as a coping mechanism for fun of it, as a way to just straight up and be entertaining and add factor, and more so they want to focus on more bigger stuff, like more major. Like I might compare this to music, major hits. You want to sell your soul kind of thing, and you want it to be a level like Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Does success and relevance really matter in the relevance? Sorry about that.
Relevant.
Really matter in the grand scheme of things in Roblox wrestling?
Relevance. I think it only matters around the right people and not the wrong people. Relevance only matters if you've improved in the eyes of people that actually are honest, and not like some people who would just like pass you cheats and be like, oh yeah, you can just be better with this. Like I know a lot of people, right? I know a lot of people that has like changed their route to a cheating route, and they actually got stripped off their titles, banned from community. It's a lot of trouble to be going through. But relevance, I think it only matters around the right people that can actually give you tips that help you, and not tips that destroy your whole career and actually prevent you from having fun. Like some people I know like started alts just to get through and overcome like this like period of their lives. But at the end of the day, it's just Roblox wrestling. But genuinely, like my entire like perspective about cheating, like if you are like a mature guy and you're cheating on Roblox, what the hell are you doing in your life, bro? Like, what's the point of that?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, like if you go to a major fit and you decide to screw everything up, and would try to require that with an ego, it's not gonna do you any favors at all. Like it's gonna you're tearing everything, and you push that away, that passion away, just for you to do something stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, it only matters on the right people, like you said, indeed. But not to the point where you're like to screw everything up.
Mm-hmm.
So, but at the end of the day, we're only here to have fun. We don't need to be famous off something.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I'm gonna say for that part. Ninth question. All right, this is one of those another genuine like kind of questions talking about your perspective and all in that. So there's been a lot of people who have this separation from being good to, all right, the best version of you. as a wrestler for many things, whether it's you becoming like you're matured, you know what you're doing, and etc., etc., etc. So, Zed, what separates a good Roblox wrestler from a great one, in your opinion?
Okay, yeah, that's definitely an easy question, and it is experience. Experience is what separates a great wrestler from a good wrestler. Basically, like a great one has been here longer, has won more titles, have seen the community grow, and have seen a lot of tactics being passed around. It's just not like, a good wrestler is just not as good as a great one. And it's most definitely experience that separates the two, as you can see.
Specifically, like the new people who don't have the much knowledge in Roblox wrestling.
Yep.
I guess so. I mean, that's fairly like how it is. You know, people do like lack morality and lack of experience if you don't do what you're exactly doing, if you don't get well treated with trainees and whatnot.
Hmm.
What's the point of you doing something that you're doing for fun? Because back then it really had like a major major was like, oh, this is so hard to do, da 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 da.
Yep.
Now it's like, yeah, it's hard because you got to get used to the cleans and you got to get used to you trying to portray and roleplay your character arcs and lores, because literally it's called Roblox wrestling. You're playing a video game that is insinuating it quite the exact what real life wrestling does.
Yep.
So it's like,
Yeah, this separation is like quite easy to tell. Like,
yeah,
yeah,
I feel like another thing that does separate is also morality thing.
yep. And also also like I think durability in ring is like a very also like important subject to be talking about here. Like basically like an experienced like great like Roblox wrestler will actually manage to predict a good wrestler just by actually seeing how he plays. And that's like a very common thing in Roblox wrestling where somebody predicts you. And it happened to me a lot. It happened to some of my friends, and I also like managed to like get adaptations and all, but it's never enough. It's really never enough.
I feel like what they should do is unpredict what you're doing, because you
It
can,
embarrasses you.
yeah, and so that embarrasses you. Yeah, exactly. So like in particular, like you're beforehand, right? Like you got to make sure these receives and tools that you have doesn't make it where you do the second mistake over and over. Like for example, you get stuck in the ropes. That's one of the weakest points that you can easily get annihilated.
Yeah.
Like, and spinning is another thing. I think some people in today's standards they call it jittering, but there's all like they're kind of the similar thing. It's just use different words, use a different meaning of jittering and spinning. I feel like if you have a good DPI, right, a good mouse, like I don't know, Logitech or Razer, right, I think you'll be fine just to tweak the DPI a bit and make sure it isn't to the point where it's like you go over there over swing and you risk your goddamn hands
Yeah.
just for overwhelmingly consistently spin the mouse the shit out of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's pretty much what it is really. So I mean,
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
okay dokie. Before I get to the final questions, yo guys in the chat, yo, I know I see you guys here. Give us extra questions, damn it.
Yeah, we need questions. We need questions for the for like the audience questions. So whoever like has like good like sense of asking, please do it.
Please,
I really want to answer questions as well.
from you guys in the audience, that will be a pleasure because it'll give more content, I guess you can say. Because like without extra questions and without, I guess you can say, mini games, because you said yourself that day we don't want to do mini games, but I feel like we should, because that's what really matters, really. Because I feel like with these mini games, it's like so to the point where it doesn't get bored. Why is he quiet, guys?
Mm, all right.
Are
So
you are you a little bit hesitant?
no, well yeah, I'm scared of the questions. Like
Well, don't be too scared because okay, it's not gonna be like the last few episodes where it's like going too
oh, so I'm not getting asked like this like Jarko. Oh, okay.
well. You're not gonna be too weird because in this
Yeah, all right.
podcast we not condone sexuality type shit.
Mhm.
So pretty much that's the main goal here. So, uh, final question. Now, this is regards about you currently, like how you like, how you're gonna be like, will be doing currently from here and now. Obviously, like for many years to come, and what's gonna be like the next chapter that you're gonna be doing besides that. So, Zed, how do you see the future of Roblox wrestling community? What do you think needs to improve and or evolve? And how do you see yourself in the next few years?
Okay, next few years. Well, I can't say years because after the summer, I'm probably gonna put an end to my career and just go to RP. But like the thing is about this is that like the thing is about this is that like I see a future, right? I see like a future for like the next 2 3 years for Roblox wrestling. But as soon as these years end, I think this community is gonna have like I think this community is like gonna have its end. Like there is absolute no way this community is gonna keep going on with all the weird things happening around, with all like the things being passed around. I think this community is not gonna go for long. And I think what they need to improve is basically bonds, nothing else. Because like people are weird. People are very weird. You can see cheaters around, you can see people like shit talking, you can see Fed owners like rigging people and absolutely covering for people sometimes. It's honestly tiring. It's really tiring. But what I think needs to improve as well is like their investment in like systems. If they have some things that are special, yeah, we basically have like an improvement for the community. We need more developers, more scripters. This like whole thing about like the community is such like a common thing to say. Like you would not only hear it from me, you would hear it from a lot of people. Like
Yeah,
I know a lot of people that would say the same thing as me, including Ali, including people who are known. Like I have a feeling for like this community. Like yeah, it's not lasting long.
especially what's going on in today's standards. Like,
Hmm.
like everything like in particular goes into the baddest like rabbit hole you ever foreseen in the community. Like,
Okay, but by this winter, like by like the next winter, I'm probably gonna be a known person. That's for sure. I promise everyone that. And yeah, I'm just not gonna leave myself in the mud. I'm probably gonna dig up until I actually reach the point of like where I am actually like really known around like this community. And yeah, I really think like I really think I got the potential to actually rise up and actually like have like a rise arc where I can actually be a good Roblox wrestler and have people on my side and everywhere.
I mean, Look, like me, for example, it's like 7, was it 6 years? I've been 7, oh, 8 actually. I've been around in the community. It's crazy that I still get recognized for my infamous gimmicks. Well, not infamous, but particularly gimmicks that were had an impact. It had like a lot of content put it on, I guess you could say. Within the whole year of today's standards, I mean, like I said, as long as you guys in the community avoid some, like, if you guys want to see something good, at least do it something where it's like a good product,
Yeah.
and just ignore what's bad stuff going on, because it's not, your business is not where you should be involved in, and you want to stay your own lane and for your safety and to protect yourself, and actually just go you. Like, go you. Like, forget about the toxicity and all that. I already know it's gonna be bad anyways, because the taste standards, ain't nobody will care about what's good. You only see anything bad influence within the community. And typical saying, Roblox wrestling is dead.
It is.
But the genre itself, the sport, is still alive. How many times people they're still like actively go play these say it's dead.
Yeah, that's a really like thing. That's a really like common thing I really hear around, and I actually believe this community doesn't have like a very like vast future where you could actually see, oh shit, yeah, this community has more life to see. But this community is once gonna be like a memory we all laugh about. It's after all, it's just Roblox, and at one point we're all just gonna laugh, and we're all gonna laugh and look back at ourselves and be like, oh, what the hell were we doing back then?
I mean, to be fair, right?
Hmm.
And this is still talking about like my evolution when I went to Pro Wrestling in 2017. Yeah, I mean, it had it wasn't big, it was small, where it's like, some bad shit going on. But it wasn't to the point where it was like, oh, fucking bad influence and all that, or go ape shit and all that. Like,
Yeah.
it was more like, it was so much alive back then. Back then, it was like, if anything you can think of, it was precise and alive. And there was a conviction and meaning to Roblox wrestling. You could see there was a passion, and people just had a good time playing, and pleasure to incorporate your character lores, your storytelling, your creative team, and all that in particular. Now it's like, fuck all the creativity. I wanted to have a big ego.
Yeah, something you see around too much. I can't lie.
So I guess you could say yes. I guess I get it a lot. I get it a lot of people saying Roblox wrestling is dead, but is it the sport itself? It's dead. Is it dead? No, the sport itself is still alive. To the point where it's like still active. But when it comes to how it's changing, yeah, to an extent, yeah. Especially how bad it goes from this year to last year, like generally 5 years in a row. Went to ape shit, to dumpster fire and all that fiasco, bishmismo, whatever. So, yeah, really. Sorry if I talk too much, guys. I thought I wanted also to be informal, because that's the point of the podcast. I wanted to also to engage instead of just be silent all the time.
Yeah. I really like get like the whole thing why you have to like, talk and like actually be informative.
Speaking of actually, what's up, Roflex? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the podcast.
What was Rolflex?
You don't know who owns it. What are you talking about?
I don't even know that person, man. I'm not even joking. Who is that?
Marvel. It's Marvel.
Oh, it's Marvel. Okay.
Yeah, what the
Yeah,
hell?
Marvel. Marvel, get out of the stream. What are you doing here, man? Please like spin around and just go.
He's asking you if he was signing his shirt,
I mean, if he
t-shirt.
wants me, if he wants me like geeks, probably I'd do it. But like, yeah, he's shirt. Nah, I don't think he's getting a sign for me today, buddy.
Okay, I mean we do get one extra question. That's pretty short.
Whoa, okay, I revoke that signing request. All right, Marvel. All right. I see how it is.
Um, Marvel, do you have like an extra question that you generally want to ask to Zed?
Yeah, Marvel, do you have any questions for Zed?
Like, cause cause we already ended with the tech questions. Now I just want to like want you guys to type in your questions in the chat.
Yeah, bro. Everybody in this stream, please type in your questions.
Go ahead, Marvel. By any means, take your plate and serve us the questions.
True.
Let's see how many hours it's been.
Yeah, it's been an hour. Hour and 2 minutes.
All right, here we go. Let me read it. So this is a question from Marvel. It's about
Okay.
your specific gimmick, as he says. So he said, "Who said that Zed is everlasting? Like you don't last for everybody. Tell us, folks. Who made you take take a name like that, huh?"
Okay, my official answer for this question is Marvel. If I am not everlasting, you're not everlasting as well. So I don't know why you're talking, buddy. I would come to your house and just like invade it and just like start low key like hitting you with a hammer. It's not gonna go well. Like I'm just telling you, man. I'm gonna like have violence on you.
What? What? What the
Yeah,
hell?
it's gonna go down tonight, man.
I mean, he was asking you about the meaning behind the everlasting.
Yeah, I don't appreciate that question, buddy. Ask me a different one. No, not the barbecue.
Oh no, no, guys, no, no. Ain't no shot. Bro said I will do a barbecue session. You're not invited. Am I invited? Sorry if I like interrupt, but am I invited?
Yeah, the barbecue. No, not the barbecue. You said you messed up, buddy. Okay, okay. I'm sorry. Can you please like invite me to the barbecue party?
Oh my god. Well, as long as you don't go too far, I'm sure you'll be fine. Everyone is invited except Zed. Yay! Let's go. I mean,
Yeah, why am I not going, man? Yo, what did I even do wrong in my life?
I think it's because you answered the question in a way that you didn't specify the meaning of.
Okay.
It was like,
Ask a different question and I'll answer like very like generally and I'll be informative. Trust.
so if you guys have more extra questions, feel free. Go ahead. Take your time.
Thanks for having me, the SVR.
Oh, that's it? That's it? I mean, you're welcome. You're welcome. Is that it,
I
though?
feel like adding to VC to ask me questions.
This was an awesome podcast with good hosting, but the guests kind of sucked, you know. But other than that, keep it up, then. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, I hate you, Marvel. Oh, I hate you, Marvel.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Marvel.
All right.
I'll keep it going.
Okay, so is it time for the mini games yet?
I guess so, because we don't have anybody else that asks extra questions. Oh, wait. What do I see? And Zed, you stink, and you are still not invited to the barbecue as long as you don't wait, because the rating, like, the chat is pretty blurry a bit.
Okay. You know what, man? You know what? Hey, bro. You ain't getting no ice cream.
What is up with the ice cream? Who needs ice
He's
cream?
not getting no ice cream. He's not getting ice cream today. I'm not giving him ice cream tonight. There is no ice cream.
Speaking of foods, what do you have that is serving you on a plate?
Speaking of food, okay, like what's my favorite food is what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Okay. It's basically, yeah, I'd say spaghetti. Spaghetti is like my favorite food on earth.
Oh yeah, spaghetti's really good.
Yeah, I know how to do it.
Yeah, I know. My family. Shout out to my family. They know how to cook as well.
Let's just hug it out, man. All right. You know what? We'll hug it out. Marvel. Come hug me, bro. Come hug me. No homo.
Yeah, not.
But you know what? Yeah. Yes, homo. Come hug me. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's very sassy. No. not in the way that you want to insinuate that kind of a nature, you know.
Yeah. See?
Yeah, as long as you said no homo, that's fine.
He tolerates it, man. He tolerates it.
All right. Okay, so let's move forward to the mini games, shall we? Yay!
About time. It's about time. It's about power.
Okay. Okay.
Take what's ours. Like it's some more in my veins. My culture bringing was change. I changed the game. So what's my motherfucking name, Zed?
I'm so scared that it's our tonight that he did not even show up in it. Okay.
Oh, okay. That's really good to know. Give me a sec.
Sorry. What are you doing? What are you doing, Zed? And he's winning away. Holy crapple. Okay.
Okay, time for minigames.
Welcome back. Where did you go?
Yeah, I just had to get my cup of water. I had to drink some water so I could like comprehend.
Oh, okay, that's good to know. You keep your health sane. That's good.
Yeah, I'm a healthy person.
Okay, so for the mini games, we give it 3 mini games because why not? I'm trying to think of first one. First one that is like so engaging, like it's so entertaining. We're not gonna do like the same ones. We're gonna do something a bit different. So, okay. Okay. I know which one. Which mini game I could see you gonna be having fun with. You know what that is?
Yeah. The questions one?
You could say that, but it's something that you can possibly do. So, and be more thought-provoking, I guess. Google Feud.
Oh.
So, you know Google Feud, right? Like, you know what you're about to do when you're like go to the website, right? So you gotta guess like the top autocomplete like results from Google. Like for example, why do people? Yeah, and then you guess like it's something like snore, cried, movies, etc. And
Oh, like it's like an intelligence kind of thing.
so it's kind of a thing that you have to like uh prompt like it's what is prompting you on Google View. And basically like all you gotta do is share the screen, and I will like share the entire screen, your screen basically. So
Yeah.
you're of you doing like the challenge, so you gotta like specifically guess like and I will give you like 10 tries at least, because 10 like if I give you only 3 tries, it's too short. So I feel like
Yeah.
10 tries will be beneficial.
All right. So before we start, when it comes to information, I'm pretty I'm pretty informed. But when it comes to movies, I'm like a caveman. So yeah, you'll have to specify if it comes to movies.
All right, well, let me share my screen, shall we?
Yeah. Shall we?
Okie dokie. Share my screen. Yeah. Okay. So there's a lot of categories. So we'll go.
People, animals, questions, foods, entertainment, names, culture.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say okay. So I'm like a pretty informed person. So I'd say yeah, questions.
Questions. All right. Bet. We'll give it a go. Give me a sec. There we go. All right. Let's get this started, shall we? So
Yeah.
questions. All right. The first one that comes in mind is: do astronauts?
Do astronauts okay, let's see. Do astronauts okay, so like people have pretty dumb questions. So I'm just gonna say do astronauts sleep?
No.
Oh.
No.
How many guesses do I have? 3?
3. Yeah.
Okay, how about do astronauts do astronauts okay, so it's obviously not eat. Okay, so I think do astronauts poop?
No.
Oh shit. Okay, do astronauts mm,
Do
do
it.
astronauts hold on. I'm trying to guess something.
Guess it right, man.
Oh god.
We have two more guesses.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say do astronauts have sex in space?
Okay, that's
Have sex in space.
no. No.
Oh
No. Why they
god.
would do that?
I mean, okay. Do astronauts age slower?
Oh,
Oh,
you guess it
I
right.
got it.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Okay, do astronauts have internet?
No.
Oh,
Oh, here we go. Here it is.
weird diapers.
Do,
Weird diapers.
do astronauts wear diapers? Do astronauts get taller in space? Do
Yeah,
astronauts
bro.
jerk in space?
I would have never guessed this shit in 100 years, man.
Do astronauts get paid for life? Do astronauts drink pee? Hey, oh, what the hell? Do astronauts have periods in space? Do astronauts drink their own urine? Do astronauts get paid? Do astronauts shower in space?
Yeah, those questions are pretty questionable.
Oh shit, sorry.
Oh, okay. Next round, I guess.
Alright. Oh, what the? Why does it? Oh.
Is it crashed or?
Oh, no. Alright, here
Okay.
we go. What is the address of?
What is the address of? Okay, what is the address of? Hold on. So I'm gonna take a stupid guess and say, what is the address of the White House?
Oh,
No.
he gets it right. Oh God.
No. Okay, what is the address of my location? Let's see if people question their locations.
What location? Oh,
My location.
oh,
No way. No way.
You're on the right track so far.
Yeah. Okay. What is the address of my bank?
Ooh. Oh no, you go.
Oh God, I'm actually on fire right now.
Oh
Okay, what is
shit.
what is the address of the Empire State Building?
Em- Empire?
Yeah.
Empire State Building. Okay. Oh yeah. No.
Okay, nobody guessed that. Okay, let's say what is the address of the Pentagon?
Pentagon?
No, not Pentagon, the Pentagon.
Oh, the Pentagon. Oh
Oh,
no.
okay, I think we're going through the wrong track here. Okay, what is the address of uh Earth in the cosmos?
Earth in the cosmos?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no.
4,000 people guessed it. Oh shit.
Okay, I think I'm on the right track.
So,
Okay, what is the address of what is the address of the World Trade Center?
World what?
The World Trade Center.
World Trade Center?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, what is the address of the police station?
The police station.
Okay,
No,
yeah.
here are the answers. Here are the answers.
BMO Harris headquarters. Who would have guessed that, bro?
I don't generally know. Navy Federal Credit Union headquarters. BMO Harris headquarters. Liberty Muir headquarters. The High. Wait, what's it? The HTV Smart Home 2022. Lord,
Mhm.
that's crazy.
Okay.
That's crazy. That's actually
Yeah, it is
crazy.
crazy.
Okay.
I mean, the fact that I even guessed from these is crazy.
Yeah,
All right.
not bad at all. You did not
All right,
bad.
let's do names. Let's do names.
Okay, names. Let's see. All right, Jack.
Doherty.
How does it spell Doherty?
Wait, hold on. Let me search it up. Jack Doherty. Okay, this is how you spell it. Sent it.
Ah, Jack Doherty. Okay.
Okay, Jack Hardy. Wait,
Jack-
no, not Hardy. Wait. Jack. There's a lot of Jacks in the world.
Uh-huh. Is it? Did you say what I think you just said? Jack Sparrow? You sure?
All right, wait, hold on. I'm not sure what to pick yet, but what about Jack Pembroke?
Pimp Brook?
Pembroke. P-E-M.
Wait, say it again, but slower.
P-E-M.
P-E-M?
B-R-O-O-K.
B-R-R-O-U-K?
No. B-R-O-O-K.
B-R. Oh, sorry, guys.
Oh, no, wait, no, bar. B-R-O-O-K. Yeah. Okay? Yep.
No.
What the hell?
Gotta be specific. There's so many Jacks.
Yeah, there's a lot of Jacks in the world.
What's that one pirate guy? Come on, it has to be what I think it is, right?
Okay, how about Jack Black? Oh God. Yeah, we're in deep shit.
You gotta be on the right track.
How about Jack Johnson?
No.
And
All right, here we go. Jack in the Box, Jack Harlow, the rapper, yeah. Jack Depp, Jack Reacher, Jack McNee, Jack Quaid, Jack Daniels.
Who searches up these things, man?
Old people. Jack Nicholson, Jack in the Box menu, Jack Carr. All right. Okay. Oh, here we go. Scott.
Scott Cawthon.
Scott what?
Cawthon.
Coffin. What? Coffin?
CAW.
CAW?
THON.
THON.
Fuck.
Nope. Is it
Okay, Scott Scott Can.
Scott Can?
Yeah, CAAN.
And CAN.
No, CAAN.
Oh! Okay, you guys gets it right.
Okay, how about Scott Joplin?
Joplin.
Okay, GOP.
GOP or B?
P.
P. Okay, here we go.
LIN.
LIN. Oh, Joplin.
Yeah. Oh.
Nope, that's not right.
Okay, how about Scott Travis? Let's try this.
Travis.
Gosh, yeah, we're not on fire right now.
No, you're not.
Okay, how about Scott Stapp?
Stapp.
STAPP.
STEPP.
No, not E. A. STAPP.
Stapp.
Oh, okay, yeah, we
All
did
right,
not
here we
get-
go. Scott Disick, Scott Adams, Scott Can High. Scott.
Wait, hold on. Go back to like the homepage so I can choose another one. Loki, this one is not working out.
Scott Pilgrim. Yeah, okay, yeah.
All right, so let's do people because we did names, but now we will do people because like people I think is gonna go good for me.
I
hate my dad.
No.
Hate my dog.
No. Oh no.
I hate my friends.
What?
What the hell?
Oh no.
I hate my teacher.
No. Alright, here are the answers. I hate my life, I hate my job, I hate my
What the hell, bro? These are so random.
I hate my bro elimination. What the hell?
Okay, next round. When you die, you go to heaven.
That's right.
When you die, you reincarnate.
We know we reincarnate. Is it how I speak? Oh
Yeah.
no.
Oh. Okay, when you die, you when you die, you see void.
Oh, you said die. When you die, you die. Whoa, what? Okay. You wanna
When you
go?
die, you see void.
You see, when you die, you see void. Nope.
Oh gosh.
Oh, this is challenging, indeed.
When you die, you can't see sunsets.
See the sunset.
No, not the sunsets. Sunsets. All right, but okay. Let's not risk it. Let's not risk it. All right. When you die, you become a tree. No way. No fucking way. People search that up.
Bro, what?
Okay. When you die, you will meet God.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, let's try when you die, you will meet Jesus.
You. No.
Okay, I guess we did this good amount of those.
We die, you pop. What?
When you die, you poop. Okay, who searches that up, man?
Probably new generation. Holy crap.
I ate a small piece of wood.
No.
Metal. Cake.
Cake. No. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, Zed.
Hold on, I gotta search this up, Loki. Let me get a little like help from Google right here. I ate a small piece of glass. Try this. Okay. Yeah, Google's gonna help most definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got off plastic.
Plastic?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right, I ate a small piece of foil.
Like that?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh no, you're going on the right path.
Okay, I ate a small piece of eggshell.
Eggshell? What the fuck is a eggshell?
Eggshell.
Oh, eggshell. No.
Oh, okay. That one Google kind of deceived me here.
Undercooked chicken, styrofoam, moldy bread, moldy cheese, edible.
Okay, let's go to the next one.
All right, so yeah, we did people.
All right, food. Let's try food. Okay, I ate too much spaghetti.
Yeah, I mean that's common goal. Or what the hell?
I ate too much. I ate too much, so now I feel bloated.
Too much. So what?
So now I feel bloated.
You loaded or bloated?
No, not loaded. Bloated.
Bloated?
No, not like this. BLOA.
Oh.
TED.
No.
Oh god, yeah, this is gonna be a hard one.
I ate too much. Go ahead, come on. You can do this.
And now I want to vomit.
I ate too much. What?
And now I want to vomit.
I want.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, I ate too much sugar.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god, I think we're going in the right path here.
Yeah.
I ate too much cheese.
No.
Oh god, yeah, this is gonna be hard. I ate too much in Spanish.
Nope. No me gusta.
I
Sugar.
ate too much today, and now I feel like vomiting. Today, will I gain weight? Okay, next round.
Can you eat the
Can
skin
you eat
of
the skin of chicken?
No, what?
A fish?
No, what?
Can you eat the skin of Oh god.
Oh no. Oh no. Holy smoke low, so low.
Kiwi?
Kiwi?
Yeah. Oh God.
Well, that's the first.
Okay. Mango.
Like that?
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh God. You eat the skin of a sweet potato.
sweet potato. Oh God.
Can you eat the skin of a fig?
Fig. What is a wait? Fig.
Fig.
F F R G
No, not G. No, not R. Fig.
I. Fig?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
No. No.
Can I eat this? Okay. Can you eat the skin of a pear? Ooh.
Okay.
Can you eat the skin of a peach?
Mmm.
Hey, we're staying on the good side here. Of uh watermelon.
Oh my gosh. There's three more. There's three more.
Three more to guess. Okay, can you eat the skin of
Mm,
pineapple? Oh
no.
my God.
Cucumber Nick.
Okay, what the fuck is a cucumber question, bro?
Scan up a cucumber. That's sus.
Like not the thing. And no, but like eating like the skin of a cucumber is quite common. Everybody does it. All right, next round.
That's too much too. You like put it
I
on.
drank too much beer. Not like this. BER. Okay. Alcohol.
Alcohol. Wait.
No. It's ALCO.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
got it.
Common known.
Oh God. Okay, I drank so much alcohol. No, wait, give me a sec.
Take your time.
I drank too much last night.
Oh.
Okay, I think I'm paying the bills tonight. Hold on. Uh, I drank too much water. What do I do?
Oh. You said water, so
Okay, I drank so much caffeine.
like that.
Wait, hold on, let me check how it's spelled.
Does the right spell it?
Yeah, you got it right.
Oh, okay. I've been now shaking it.
Okay, I drank so much. Uh, I drank so much. Hold on, I'm trying to think of something. I drank so much. Type in drunk.
I drank too much since what?
Type in drunk.
So
Now type in drunk. Let's see if it works. Oh God. Okay. I drank too much coffee.
give me a second. Oh, there we go. Oh, two more. Two more.
Okay, we can do this. We can do this, SVR.
You could do this. I believe in you. Yes.
Okay, I drank too much energy. Oh God.
No.
Wait, I drank so much. Okay. Okay. Can I take Google's help now?
I mean, I don't know if that's the point of you playing the game, because I know. I mean, okay, go ahead, but That's only for one time only.
Okay. Prune juice.
Fruit and what?
Prune. It's Prune.
P-R-U-N-E.
UNE.
U-N-E. And E.
Yeah. No. NE.
N.
No wait. Prune. Juice.
Oh!
Yeah. Okay. One left. I gotta lock in.
Because they log in. This is the one last thing that could completely whoa.
Oh God.
Let's go. We can do this.
Hold on. Okay. Let's see.
I drink too much.
I drank too much milk.
No. See, this one has a long sentence. It says, "Yeah."
Okay. Milk and I feel sick.
Or no shit.
No, not milkshake. Milk. Just milk. I did it.
You did it! Let's go! High
I did it.
five!
Yo, everybody.
High five!
High five.
Yeah!
Oh my goodness.
That was
Yo,
that was
okay.
a challenge.
Am I like the first one to actually guess all of them or what?
Yeah, because I'm hosting it and you have to like. Yeah.
Oh wait, did anybody do like the feud besides me?
I'm gonna double check. No.
No one? It's only me and I got it and I got one first try?
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah, okay.
I mean,
think,
there was a few occasions where you failed because you were so close to winning. So. Yeah, congratulations, man. Freaking relations. Congratulations, man. The first mini game that you completely like put it up all together, emphasis and all that. And also
all right, so I think we're done with the mini games. And now now it's about time to finally say goodbye to this podcast.
all right. Now, guys, well, though this was a mini game that really was short. Well, it wasn't really short, but it was a bit to the point where it's like, all right, one mini game, that's it. Right?
Yeah, true.
So, guys, that was it, folks. Zed, if you have anything to say towards the outro, would you be able to do it so?
Yeah, all right. So before the outro, all I'm gonna say is everybody, do yourself a favor, stay hard, just stay hard. Always like, never cheat, never do drugs, never actually slack on something important you have going on. And you always listen to your parents. And yeah, it was a good stream. SVR, thank you for having me. And thank you for asking these questions because my perspective mattered and yours also mattered, and I liked listening to you. And yeah, that was a cool podcast.
All right. Great way of ending. I would say for mine too, for introduction, well, outro particularly, is thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the whole SVR podcast. It was a pleasure to have you here, Zed.
Thank you.
Definitely did so much better on carrying the questions, for sure. You pretty much were confident. You was not nervous.
Yeah, and this podcast probably went a lot better than the last two ones, I can't lie.
And definitely you was more convenient and more like open compared to
Yeah, compared to some people, I'm not gonna mention names, but they know who they are.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching this SVR podcast. If you guys, let me know, guys, in the comments down below who you guys want me to see me interview with next. Whether it's a musician, whether it's someone in pro wrestling in particular, whether it's someone who was comedy, who was funny. Just let me know, comments down below, like what you guys want me to get he or she in the podcast. To get to them, you know, for this, because the point of this podcast, right, is to entertain and get to know the guest personally more and to understand him better. And I guess you can say to understand his perspective inside of things. And yeah, all I could say is, guys, thank you. How many times do I have to say thank you?
Yeah, thank you. That podcast was really amazing. Yeah, we didn't have as much troll as last one, but we definitely did troll for fun in this one. Basically, yeah, Marvel came in, we threw around some jokes, blah blah.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, this guy makes me unfocused. Marvel, if you're still watching, I hate you very much. Please, do Spinjitzu out of here.
Lamau. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next episode of the SV